Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Dr. Malavika Jayakumar and welcome to another episode of Culture Bites. Today in episode 5, we'll be dealing with a term that gets thrown around all the time in academic spaces, and that is ideology. Let's look at what it means and how it shapes the way we believe and even the boundaries of what we think is permissible. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the next 5 minutes of this graphic guide. Let's dive right in.
Have you ever caught yourself saying, well, that's just how the world works, as though some beliefs just feel right? Why is that? It's not magic. It's something else. Something subtle, working quietly in the background. It shapes what we believe and what we value. Even what we think should or should not be allowed. That something is called ideology. Ideology is the story the world tells us until it becomes the story we tell ourselves. Let me explain this using a metaphor. Imagine a pair of tinted sunglasses. You wear them all the time. Everyone you know says the glasses suit you, and you find the glasses comfortable as well. So, you wear the sunglasses for so long that you forget they're even on. Everything you see has a certain color. But since you've forgotten the sunglasses are on, you begin to believe that's just how the world looks. By and by, you don't notice this tint anymore. That's ideology. It colors how we see everything. It shapes how we think. It affects what we believe is possible and what we believe is fair. Allow me to explain this further using a very common example. Most of us grow up hearing this statement: if you work hard, you'll succeed. Sounds good and familiar, right? It feels fair. But that statement is not as innocent as you think. Rather, it is an ideological belief, because that statement also means that the ones who fail are the ones who never worked hard. It frames poverty as a personal failure and not the result of larger issues like inequality and lack of opportunity. It's an idea that benefits those who are already in power because it shifts attention away from the system and toward the individual. That's what ideology does. It makes one way of thinking feel natural. It hides other possibilities. It can support fairness, but it can also support unfair systems. Ideology is powerful because it often hides in plain sight. It's in what we don't question. In school textbooks, movies, newspapers, advertisements, and even memes. And the tricky part? We usually don't notice it until someone points it out. Ideology hides in the things we don't question. That's what makes it powerful. But if ideology often hides in plain sight, how do we see it? By asking questions. We start by asking simple questions like, who does this idea help? Who does it leave out? What am I not seeing? This does not mean that you have to throw out everything you believe. That's not the point. The point is to know that you're wearing sunglasses, to acknowledge that the sunglasses are tinted. The point is to take them off and see the world without the tint.
To demand that we suddenly let go of everything that we thought is right and wrong and moral would be a very tall order to make. But we can all start by asking ourselves one simple question: why do I think the way I do? Ask yourself that question and let's see where that journey takes all of us. Thank you so much for watching yet another episode of Culture Bites. And as always, please let me know down in the comments below if there is any particular concept that you would like me to explain. And stay tuned for more. Thank you.